ton of like articles and research on it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm pretty curious.
Okay.
It seems like, from what I've glanced at, kind of an all-in-one marketing toolkit.
Right.
Almost like a, what's that, a Swiss Army knife for digital marketing.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And one thing that really jumped out at me from your notes, you mentioned data-driven decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I really want to understand. How does Semrush help with that?
Yes.
So luckily, I've got an expert here with me.
All right. Great to be here.
So first things first, when I hear SEO, I immediately think like keywords and rankings, all that technical stuff.
Sure.
But it seems like Semrush is way more than just that basic SEO.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's got tools for all sorts of marketing needs.
Okay.
From keyword research, obviously, but also competitor analysis, content marketing, social media, even paid advertising.
Wow. Okay, so it's not just for like SEO gurus.
Yeah. Nope, not at all.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
But, you mentioned data-driven decisions, and I'm seeing here they talk about having access to a massive amount of data.
That's right.
Like, can you give us a sense of the scale we're talking about?
Sure. So we're looking at over 26 billion keywords.
Okay.
43 trillion backlinks.
Wow.
808 million domain profiles. It's a lot.
Yeah, those are some massive numbers. But I got to be honest, I'm a little lost on what that actually means for, like, someone like me.
Mm-hmm.
How does having access to all that data actually translate into, making better marketing decisions?
So think about it like this. Imagine trying to navigate a city without a map.
Go.
You might eventually find your way, but it'll take way longer and
Sure.
probably a lot of dead ends.
Yeah.
Semrush is like having this incredibly detailed map of like the entire digital marketing landscape.
Okay.
It helps you see where you are, where you want to go,
Okay.
and how to get there, the best way to get there.
Okay, now I'm starting to get it.
Yeah.
It's like having a GPS for your marketing strategy.
Exactly.
So now I'm seeing a lot of different Semrush tools mentioned here.
Mm-hmm.
Could you give me a quick overview of some of the key areas that Semrush covers?
Definitely. So, like we said, keyword research is a foundational element.
Right.
It helps you uncover the words and phrases that people are actually using to search for, products or services that are similar to yours.
Okay.
And it goes beyond simple volume, too. So you can see how difficult it would be to rank for certain keywords.
Oh.
And it can even suggest some related terms you might not have considered.
So it's not just finding ANOA keywords, it's about finding the right keywords.
Exactly.
The ones that'll bring the right people to your site.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. So keyword research, what else?
Once you have those keywords, Semrush has tools to help you create content that's optimized to rank well for them. They've got tools to analyze your content for SEO, for readability, even for originality. It can even suggest improvements along the way.
So it's like having a built-in editor for your content.
Kind of, yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so we've got keyword research. We've got content creation.
Yeah.
What else?
Competitor analysis is another huge one.
Okay, tell me about that.
So you can see which keywords your competitors are ranking for, what their backlink profile looks like, and even, get this, how much traffic they're getting from different sources.
Wait, hold on. You can actually see how much traffic your competitors are getting.
You can.
Isn't that kind of, I don't know, a little sneaky?
It's not really about being sneaky.
Oh,
It's about understanding the competitive landscape, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like scouting the other team before a big game.
Okay.
You want to know their strengths and weaknesses.
Right.
So you can develop a winning strategy.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's about using data to inform your strategy, not just copying what others are doing.
Right.
But I guess going back to the sneaky thing for a second.
Sure.
How do we know this data is being used ethically?
Yeah.
With all this information at our fingertips, it seems like there's potential for, misuse, I guess.
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
It's one Semrush takes seriously, definitely.
Okay.
They're fully compliant with all the relevant data privacy regulations.
All right.
And they're committed to, promoting those ethical marketing practices.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
So we've got keyword research, content creation, competitor analysis. What other marketing areas does Semrush cover?
Well, they also have powerful tools for local SEO, paid advertising, and social media management.
Wow. That's
a lot.
It is a lot.
It really does seem like they offer a tool for every single aspect of digital marketing.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm starting to see why they call it a comprehensive platform. But I'm curious, with so many different tools and features, how user-friendly is Semrush?
Is it easy for someone who's, not a tech expert to figure out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's got a very intuitive interface.
Okay.
And they offer a ton of resources to help you learn how to use the platform effectively.
Oh.
I mean, they even have a dedicated academy with courses and certifications.
Okay, so there's a learning curve, but they provide the support
Exact.
to get up to speed.
Yeah, they've really put a lot of thought into making it accessible to, marketers of all different skill levels.
Okay, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
But also a little overwhelmed. It's like drinking from a fire hose.
Yeah.
Can you maybe give me a specific example of how someone might use Semrush to achieve like a particular marketing goal?
Sure. So let's say you're a local bakery, right?
Okay.
And you want to get more people walking through the door.
Traffic, yeah.
Exactly. Semrush can help you optimize your Google My Business listing.
Okay.
You can track your rankings for local keywords
Mm-hmm.
and even identify those potential customers in your area who are searching for, bakeries online.
So it's not just about getting your website to rank higher.
Right.
It's about connecting with those real people in your community
Exactly.
and driving them to your physical store.
Yep, that's the idea.
Okay, that's a really concrete example.
Yeah.
But I'm also curious about, the human element of all this. I mean, we've been talking a lot about data and tools, but ultimately, marketing is about connecting with people, right?
Absolutely.
Like, how does Semrush fit into that?
Well, I think it actually helps you do that more effectively because by understanding your target audience's needs, interests, and online behavior,
Right.
you can create marketing campaigns that are more personalized, relevant, and engaging.
So it's not just about blasting out those generic messages to everyone.
No.
It's about having those meaningful conversations with the right people.
Exactly.
Okay, now that's something I can really get behind.
Yeah.
But I am also curious about, like, the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
How does Semrush help businesses achieve their overall business goals?
Yeah.
Is it just about driving more traffic to a website? Or is there more to it?
It's definitely more than just traffic.
All right.
It can help you generate more leads,
Great.
increase sales, build brand awareness,
Right.
and ultimately grow your business.
Okay, so it's a tool for achieving business growth, not just marketing success.
Exactly.
Got it. Now, let's talk about something that's often a barrier to entry for new tools.
Sure.
Pricing.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Semrush's pricing plans?
Right.
Are they accessible to businesses of all sizes?
They have a range of plans to fit different budgets and needs.
Okay.
They even have a free plan.
Oh, nice.
So you can kind of explore some of the basic features, get a feel for the platform before, committing to anything.
That's a great way to test the waters.
Exactly.
What about the paid plans?
So their paid plans range from pro to guru to business,
Okay.
each offering different levels of features and data access. And they often run like promotional campaigns and discounts. So it's worth checking their website or reaching out to their sales team, see what deals are available.
So there's an option for everyone,
Pretty much.
from solopreneurs to large agencies.
Yep.
Okay, but let's be real for a second.
Sure.
Investing in a tool like Semrush, it can be a significant expense,
Mm-hmm.
especially for like smaller businesses
Yeah.
or startups with limited budgets.
Right.
How can they justify that cost and make sure they're getting, a good ROI?
It's all about value, right?
Yeah.
You have to weigh that cost against the potential benefits.
Right.
And with Semrush, the potential benefits, they're huge.
Okay.
Just think about all the time you could save
Mm-hmm.
by streamlining your marketing efforts.
Okay.
Not to mention all those valuable insights you get from their, massive data set.
So it's not just about the features and tools themselves.
Right.
It's about the efficiency and intelligence that Semrush brings to your whole operation.
Exactly. Working smarter, not harder.
Love it. Okay, one more question before we move on. Yeah. I'm seeing here that they talk about their commitment to innovation, staying ahead of the curve, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me more about that?
Absolutely.
Like, how do they actually do that?
Well, they're constantly adding new features, improving existing ones, and they're always integrating, the latest technologies into their platform.
So it's not a static tool. It's constantly evolving
Yeah.
to meet those changing needs of, us digital marketers.
Exactly. They have a whole team of developers and researchers that are constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible
Wow.
in digital marketing.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
But I'm also curious about, the practical side of things.
Sure.
Let's say someone is convinced, right?
Mm-hmm.
Semrush is the right tool for them.
Okay.
They're ready to get started.
Yep.
What's the best way to dive in?
That's a great question. I mean, there's a few different paths you could take.
Okay.
One option is to sign up for the free trial,
Oh, yeah, the free trial.
just to explore the platform, test out some features.
Sure.
See if it's a good fit before you commit to a paid plan.
Right. It's like a test drive before you buy the car.
Exactly.
Makes sense. What if they decide to go for a paid plan?
Then they can choose one of the, Semrush paid plans. They range from pro to guru to business, each with different levels of access and features.
Okay.
And like I said, they often have those promotional campaigns, discounts.
Right.
Always worth checking their website or, reaching out to their sales team.
Okay, so there's some flexibility there.
Definitely.
But I'm thinking with so many options, it can still feel kind of overwhelming,
It can.
What advice would you give to someone who's just starting out with Semrush?
Don't try to do everything at once.
Okay, good advice.
Start by focusing on a few key areas. Areas that align with your immediate marketing goals.
Right.
Like, let's say you're focused on improving your website's SEO. Start with their keyword research and on-page optimization tools. Or maybe you're launching a new social media campaign.
Okay.
Dive into their social media tracker competitor analysis tools.
So basically take a strategic approach.
Exactly.
And gradually expand your knowledge.
Right.
As you get more comfortable with the platform.
Exactly. And they offer a ton of resources to guide you along the way.
Okay.
You've got their extensive knowledge base, Semrush Academy, with courses and certifications.
Nice. Very cool. Speaking of resources, what about customer support?
Oh, okay.
What if someone, runs into a problem?
Yeah.
Or has a question about how to use a certain feature?
They've got you covered.
Okay.
Semrush has a fantastic support system.
Okay.
You can access their knowledge base, reach out via email or phone, or even chat with a support agent live 200/7.
200/7 support, really?
Yep.
That's impressive. Sounds like they're really invested in the success of their users.
They are. They want to empower marketers to, get the most out of their platform.
Right. It's funny. As much as we're, digging into all the nuts and bolts of Semrush.
Yeah.
I keep thinking back to that thing you said earlier about the human element of marketing.
Right.
It's easy to get lost in all the data and the tools and everything.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, marketing is all about connecting with people.
It is. And I think that's where Semrush shines.
Okay.
Because yes, it gives you the data, the tools,
right.
But ultimately it's up to you, the marketer, to use them creatively and strategically to build those genuine relationships with your audience.
So it's not just about automation and algorithms.
Right.
It's about using data to inform your creativity.
Yeah.
Make your marketing more, I guess, human-centric.
Exactly. You said it perfectly.
Okay. I love that. But now I'm wondering, in a world that's saturated with marketing tools and platforms, what makes Semrush stand out?
Okay.
Why should someone choose Semrush over another tool?
I mean, there are a few key things that really differentiate Semrush.
Okay.
First, their data coverage is unmatched.
Right. We talked about the billions of keywords, trillions of backlinks, millions of domain profiles. It's crazy.
It's a lot.
But it's more than just quantity.
Oh, for sure.
It's got to be about the quality of the data.
Absolutely.
The insights you can get from it.
Yeah, Semrush's data is known for being accurate.
Okay.
Comprehensive, which means they can provide those more in-depth, actionable insights.
All right, so data is a big differentiator.
It is.
What else sets Semrush apart?
Well, their platform is incredibly user-friendly.
Okay.
Even for those who aren't, tech-savvy,
Right.
The interface is intuitive, easy to navigate, and they offer a ton of resources and support.
Okay.
To help you learn the ropes.
So you don't need a degree in computer science to use it?
No, not at all. They've designed it to be accessible, for marketers of all different skill levels.
Okay, that's good to hear. But let's be honest, no tool is perfect.
Yeah,
right?
Of course not.
Are there any areas where Semrush falls short?
I mean, yeah, there are a couple.
Okay.
One criticism is the pricing.
Okay.
While it offers good value,
it
can be a bit on the higher side, especially for those smaller businesses, startups,
Right. You have to weigh the cost versus the benefit, for sure.
Exactly.
Make sure it aligns with your budget.
Exactly. And another area where they could improve is their social media management capabilities.
Okay.
While they do offer some tools for that, the functionality isn't quite as robust as some of their competitors.
So if social media is your main focus,
right,
you might want to think about supplementing Semrush with like a dedicated social media management tool.
Yeah, I could think good strategy,
Depending on your needs and priorities. Okay, those are fair points. But overall, it sounds like Semrush has a lot to offer.
Oh, yeah.
I'm especially impressed with their commitment to that whole data-driven marketing approach and their focus on, empowering marketers to be more human, more relatable.
Right, it's a good balance.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Now, I want to circle back to our listener who sent us all these materials.
Sure.
I'm sensing a real, thirst for knowledge here.
Definitely.
A desire to, stay ahead of the curve in the digital marketing world.
They're definitely committed to continuous learning and growth.
For sure. And that's what's so exciting about digital marketing.
It is.
It's always evolving, right?
It is, yeah.
There's always something new to learn, new opportunities.
Definitely.
It's dynamic. It's challenging.
It is.
And that's why a tool like Semrush is so valuable.
Totally agree.
Because it gives you the insights, the resources to navigate this crazy landscape.
Absolutely.
And stay ahead.
It's like having a trusted guide by your side, helping you make sense of it all.
But even with the best guide, you still have to put in the work, right?
Oh, absolutely.
You can't just sit back and let the tool do everything for you.
Semrush can give you the map, but you got to choose the destination and navigate the journey.
So it's a partnership.
It is.
Semrush provides the tools, the insights. You bring the creativity, the strategy.
The human touch.
It's a collaboration that can lead to, amazing results.
I love it. Well, I think we've covered a lot today.
We have.
We've explored Semrush, talked about its strengths and weaknesses. We even talked about the bigger picture of being a digital marketer today.
Been a good deep dive.
It has been. I'm feeling inspired, honestly, ready to jump into Semrush myself.
Me too.
But before we go, I want to leave our listener with a final thought.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
We've talked about Semrush as this powerful toolkit, right?
Yeah.
This data-driven platform that helps you achieve your marketing goals.
But at its core, it's really about something much bigger, I think.
What's that?
It's about empowering you to unlock your full potential as a marketer.
I like that.
Giving you the confidence to experiment, to innovate, push the boundaries.
It's realizing that you have the power
right.
to make a real difference.
Exactly. And Semrush is there to support you every step of the way.
That's right.
So go out there, embrace the challenge.
Yeah.
See what you can achieve.
I love it.
Now, I have a feeling our listener might still have some questions, some curiosities.
Probably.
So before we sign off, let's take a moment to, enjoy any final thoughts or inquiries.
Yeah. Okay, what kind of questions do you think they might have?
Well, Semrush has so much to offer.
It does.
I imagine they might be wondering, where do I even begin?
Right.
There are so many features.
There are.
It's a bit like, stepping into this giant marketing playground.
It can be a little overwhelming, I get it.
Yeah.
Especially when you're just starting out. I always tell people, take a step back for a second.
Okay.
Think about your most pressing marketing challenge. Right now.
Okay.
What is it? Is it driving traffic to your site? Is it understanding your competitors better?
Okay.
Creating content that really connects.
So start with a problem.
Exactly.
And then, go from there.
Exactly. And chances are, Semrush has a tool or a set of tools that can help you address that specific challenge.
Right.
And then, once you've mastered those, you can gradually, branch out.
Right.
Explore other areas of the platform.
So like learning a new language, right?
Yeah. You
don't try to memorize the whole dictionary at once.
Exactly.
Focus on the basics.
Right. The phrases you need
to communicate.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
And Semrush makes it easy to learn at your own pace. Yeah. They've got tons of resources, tutorials, webinars, even that full-fledged academy we talked about.
Right.
So you can really master the platform.
And of course, you've got the 24/7 support if you get stuck.
Always there.
Speaking of support, I was thinking about all those materials our listeners sent in.
Yeah.
I noticed they kept mentioning, proving the value of marketing, especially demonstrating ROI.
Yeah, that's a big one.
It is a big one, isn't it?
It is. It's crucial.
It's not enough to just do the work, You got
to show the impact.
Right, exactly.
You got to show that it's moving the needle.
And how does Semrush help with that?
Well, it gives you the tools
Yeah.
to track your progress,
Okay.
measure results,
Mhm.
and most importantly, tie those results back to your business goals.
So you can actually see the impact.
You can see how your website traffic's increased since using Semrush.
Right.
Which keywords are driving the most leads, even how much revenue you've generated from your paid ad campaigns.
So it's about moving beyond those vanity metrics, likes and shares and all that, focusing on the stuff that matters.
The stuff that matters, the leads, the sales, the revenue.
Yeah, and it's about shifting that perception of marketing from, a cost center to a revenue driver.
That's the key.
This has been so eye-opening.
I'm glad. I
feel like we've just scratched the surface of Semrush, honestly.
There's so much more to explore.
Yeah, there is.
But we've covered a lot today, I think.
We have. I'm inspired.
Good.
I'm ready to dive in myself now.
I think you should.
But before we go,
I
want to leave our listener with one final thought to ponder.
Ooh, okay. Let's hear it.
We've talked about Semrush as this powerful toolkit.
Right, the data, the features.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
But I think at its core, it's about something bigger.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's about empowering you to unlock your full potential as a marketer.
I love that.
It's about giving you that confidence to experiment, to innovate, to push those boundaries,
It's about realizing you have the power to really make a difference.
Exactly. And Semrush is there to help.
Every step of the way.
So go out there, embrace the challenge.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
See what amazing things you can achieve.
That's what it's all about. Happy marketing.